Hello 100 Kid Down, what's up people? It is match day and the Mighty Tractor Boys, we're away today as we take on Newcastle United. Before we get into anything, you know we got to do the shout outs. Massive shout outs to Angel Care Homes for all your care needs in the Black Country and Birmingham area. Massive shout outs to Mark Darcy for all your formal menswear needs. And of course the Desi Ballers highlighting all South Asians at all levels in the beautiful game. I'll put their details in the description, so make sure you check them out. And like I say, each and every video, if you're brand new here or if you ain't already, make sure you smash the subscribe button, hit the like button on this video, turn the notifications on and leave your thoughts in the comments. Now let's get to it. So I did drop a preview yesterday. It's on YouTube. Make sure you check that out. I did it with Bazza Thomas, who's got the channel Through Black and White Eyes, I think is his YouTube channel. Details of that are in the description, so make sure you check it out. I will be jumping on his Sunday show with Ipswich Town fan Cruncher. We all know the Cruncher. So we'll be renewing our first time we've been on a live together probably in about 3-4 years maybe. So that'll be interesting. Make sure you check that out and come check us out on Sunday. In terms of the game though, so like I said yesterday, here's my team lineup. I think we'll have a rotated team at the back. Obviously Davis is out. I think Axel will probably be rested maybe, who knows. So that's going to be the big change for me. But we know what's facing us. You know, if we fail to win today, the fat lady will be singing and we're relegated. And like I said yesterday, it's the heart v head thing, but I'm going for 4-2 to Newcastle. So yeah man, it's getting close to kick-off. They messed up my parking, so I've had to park somewhere else. So I'll catch you all in there. See you later peeps.
There's only one Bobby Robson. One Bobby Robson.
Team that would suit his style against Forest, or these guys. I think that's a good move.
Egyptian, Pomeroy's kingdom. We think it's fucking brilliant. It's
Swing back.
What a ball.
estamos en...
Standing. Something. What's up, Dan? We're going to win the league next season in the championship. And what?
Walking in a Robson Wonderland in 1962. So Bobby conquered Europe and we won the FA Cup. We support the Ipswich. Come on, Connor!
Also for Ipswich coming off from the 19 and
Now it's gone green. He's every fucking way, Massimo!
of 5 minutes stoppage time to be added. 5 minutes.
There's only one Bobby Robson. One Bobby Robson. Walking along, singing a song. Walking in a Robson Wonderland. There's only one Bobby Robson. One Bobby Robson. Walking along, singing a song. Walking in a Robson Wonderland. Okay, Sarah, whatever will be, will be.
Highlights of this afternoon's game coming up on the big screen. On Sunday, May the 11th, where we will host Newcastle once again in the Premier League, and the penultimate home game of this wonderful season. Kickoff is at 12 p.m. We look forward to seeing you all stick around then on the safe journey home and enjoy the remainder of the weekend.
Walking in a Robson Wonderland. There's only one Bobby Robson.
So what we saying about that one then, peeps? It's finished Newcastle United 3, Ipswich Town 0, and after successive back-to-back promotions, the fat lady has sung and Town are now relegated to the Championship. let's get to it then. So for me, again, a story of this season. The officials are sent off the game, and to be honest, it's the officials' decision which has, you know, affected the game really in the outcome. Up until that red card, we were in the game. You know, for me, and look, maybe I got my blue tinted glasses on, but I don't get the decisions this afternoon. You've got Ben Johnson, who, okay, you might say he's dived, fair enough. Then he's made a second foul. Where's the discretion from the referee? Or are we that much of jobs worth as referees now that we got to do everything? And fair enough, if you want to call everything and signal everything and give a foul all the time, then be consistent. What I don't like is the inconsistency. So in that second half, Newcastle players went down in the box. Referee said it's not a foul. They're calling for it. So is that not a dive as well? Where's their yellow card? Newcastle were peppering our goal and we were defending well. And it could have been those, you know, if we had the 11 men on the pitch, I think Jack Clark was coming into the game really well. Again, unfortunate for him that he's obviously the victim of, you know, another red card. So like last week when Davis got sent off, Clark was the substitute. And this week again, Johnson's been sent off and Clark's gone off. So our attacking outlet really was limited, and it was damage limitation at that point. We were hanging on, and then obviously the penalty happens. And look, I'll be honest, it's soft, right? It is really soft. But what I will say is the goal that they had disallowed, I thought that was a goal. So in the balance of things, going in at 1-0 down seemed to be the fair thing, if you like. And then it was just about that damage limitation in the second half, because with 10 men against, you know, that three in midfield that Newcastle have got are phenomenal. So in terms of the game, like I said, up till that red card, I thought we was in it. The game plan was to soak up their attack and hit them on the counter. And it was doing well. You know, you had Clark. I thought Jack Clark was doing well, so some good signs. And Ciso, again, we know how naughty he can be on the ball. And Delap was just bullying, what's their man? The lanky man, Dan Burns. Mr. Burns? Is it Burns or Burns? No, there's only Burns. There's Wes Burns, obviously. Dan Burns, is that right? Dan Burns or Dan Burn? Anyway, it was a good battle between the two there. And then there was a nice little thing on a couple of the corners. I don't know why Delap got a yellow card for that. But that second half, Newcastle come out. Obviously, they were buzzing. They just scored before half-time. Brilliant time for them to score a goal, I guess. And then, I can't remember the minute, but their man, Dan Burns, he scores. And to be honest, we should be doing better, man. I think O'Shea gets caught under the ball. And then the third goal's comical, man, because the ball comes in, and I'm not taking anything away from the goal scorer because it is a really good header. He's headed it. It's a looping header over the keeper into the corner. But there's 4 Ipswich players around him, and we're all static, man. So I guess maybe that's that golfing class we're talking about and all the rest of it. But yeah, 3-0, and it could have been more. You know, they were just popping off shots left, right, centre. Tonali, what a, you know, amazing player he is on the ball, range of passing. You know, probably someone that, for me, hasn't had enough plaudits this season. Bruno Guimaraes, whatever how you pronounce his name, quality player. Willock, yo, he's a little rat, man. Like, listen, he tried it. Obviously, Sammy went in. It's a contact sport. Like, did he forget? He gets upset that he's had a bit of contact. Sammy's like, yeah, cool. And then listen, don't try and do that, man. Don't try them things. There'll be a full inquest, I guess, over the coming weeks about where it's gone wrong, where we could have improved on things and all the rest of it. But for now, we're down. Still got 4 games left to play. I just want to see some pride. I just want to see some passion. I just want to see something where, you know, we're playing properly. We're not a team that's going to just roll over and die, so to speak. And I think the player selection today, it kind of told me that, or it felt that maybe we've just given up a little. You know, dropping Axel made no sense. Karius to dropping him made no sense. You know, these are players that we probably only got for another 4 games anyway. Utilise them, and why not? But yeah, like I said, big inquest in the summer. Probably do a video in the next week or so reviewing the squad and who goes, who stays, all the rest of it. But yeah, man, what can you say, man? I don't know. The fat lady song, we're relegated. But hopefully we can beat the scum next season. So in terms of player ratings then, you know what we're doing. We're going to give the top 3. And again, it's kind of mad because 2 are defenders. So in third, for me, Cameron Burgess. Like, he doesn't put a foot wrong. Heads, kicks, everything. Couple of good passes as well today. Someone that throughout this season has not deserved to be on as many losing sides as he has been. You know, colossal of a defender. You know, absolute rock. And again, he's another player that we're seeing the last few games, because from what I understand, he is off in the summer, and that will be a shame. And number 2 is one of our own. It's Mr. Luke Wolfenden. Good to see him back in the team. Made some good goal line clearances, headed, kicked, everything. You know what you get with Wolfie as well. And confident on the ball. And like I said, it was good to see him, you know, our academy player, someone that bleeds blue and white. Someone that's been there since he was a bab, since he was a kid or whatever. And it's good to see him get his opportunities in the Premier League at St James's Park as well. So yeah, man, solid from Luke Wolfenden. And then for me, man of the match, it's one man and one man only. It's Mr. Sammy Morsey. Just like last week, I thought he was on top of his game. You know, like I said, that nice battle with Willock. After that, Willock did not want any part of Sammy Morsey. And, you know, he's going up against people, like I said, Bruno and Tonali, who for me, probably up there for the best midfielders in the league. So it was good to see him put his wits against them. And I thought he'd come out, you know, pretty good. But yeah, like I said, quality from Sammy. He's my man of the match. So I just want to say a quick thing on the Newcastle supporters and Newcastle United as a club. So like I said in my preview, it's a club that myself and a lot of Town fans, we've got a soft spot for. It's a club we've always looked out for, or I have in the Premier League. You always want them to do well. When the Saudi takeover happened, you know, I was like, okay, we're going to start seeing them in the Champions League, and not too long before hopefully Newcastle challenge for a Premier League. And that would be good, man. It would be good to see Newcastle United win the Premier League. Why, aye, man, Newcastle United Champions League. Sorry if I've offended any Geordies there. In my head, I think I can do accents. Clearly, maybe I can't. Newcastle fans, though, amazing. Like, spoke to a lot of Newcastle fans today, all very complimentary about Ipswich Town, about obviously the history, know their history as well, obviously with Sir Bobby, complimentary about McKenna, our players, and all, you know, really backing us to come straight back up as well. They did say make sure you beat Sunderland next season, obviously, so we'll try and do that. Although Sunderland might be playing Newcastle next season if they make the Premier League, they win the playoffs. But yeah, quality from them. And then as we was leaving the kind of stand or whatever under, what's it called, Shearer Way or whatever, under that stand, you've got the steward. You see the clip anyway, but you got Town fans and Newcastle fans singing about Sir Bobby Robson, and we were doing that in the stadium today as well. So just like at Portman Road, I said earlier, like when we did the vlog back in December, I said they were the best fans we had at Portman Road. I still remain by that. And for me, like, yeah, man, top fans. Probably my favourite fans in the Premier League. And yeah, man, if it wasn't for the fact that Newcastle is so far away, like it's 11 o'clock now. I've just got back to Cov. I feel like I've gone to Scotland and back. Like, literally, I'm sure Newcastle's close to Scotland. Like, it's about half an hour away. It must be, man. Because you're getting north, and then you're going north and north. And I'm like, bro, does this road not end? But yeah, if it wasn't so far away, I'd probably go catch a game next season or whatever. But I don't know, man. Let's see how it all pans out. For Newcastle, good luck for the rest of the season. Hope you guys can get the Champions League. And hopefully we'll see Newcastle United lift in the Premier League in seasons to come. And then for us, like I said, it's a rebuild over the summer. It's not a surprise. I think we've known since that Southampton defeat at home that it was heading this way. And yeah, I'll be on a Newcastle pod later today or tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this. 8:15 Sunday evening with Baza. What's it called? Through Black and White Eyes, I think it's called. I'll put their channel in the description. So if you are around, make sure you come by, check in the live chat and all the rest of it, and let us know your thoughts on how the game went. But yeah, man, disappointing, not surprising. On to Everton next week. See you later, peeps.